Corporate Underwriting on KPBS offers a unique opportunity for brands to demonstrate their corporate social responsibility as public media brings light to important causes. Your investment can showcase your brand's values and commitment to the public good. Email corporate support at kpbs.org.
Good morning, I'm Lawrence K. Jackson. It's Thursday, February 12th. Will adding tolls to the 5 and 805 help manage rush hour traffic? More on that next, but first, the headlines. Authorities are now asking for your help after 52 newly installed parking pay meters were vandalized in Balboa Park. The machines were spray painted, the glass screens broken, and sticky substances were put inside and on top of pay station keypads. The damage left the machines inoperable. The SDPD is offering a $1,000 reward for more information on who might have done this. If you have any info about these crimes, visit sdcrimestoppers.org. County leaders just announced a new way to track our region's progress on homelessness. A new interactive dashboard shows the results of various programs ran by the County Office of Homeless Solutions. That includes tracking the outcomes for people who have used the county's safe parking lots. Last year, the number of people experiencing homelessness in the city dropped by 14%, and in the county, dropped by 7%. Your San Diego FC unveiled some new digs as part of this year's 2026 season. Yesterday, they announced and shared images of their 2026 community kit. For those new to soccer, that's the jersey, shorts, and socks worn by players. What they're calling the unprecedented Unity Kit speaks directly to San Diego being a border region. The front left corner of the jersey sports the letters SDTJ. On the back of the jersey, you will find the words Sin Fronteras, a tribute to football as a game without borders. San Diego FC says this is more than a uniform and is a symbol of belonging. From KPBS, you're listening to San Diego News Now. Stay with me for more of the local news you need.
KPBS On Demand is supported by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Restoration and Flood Services. Family owned and operated for over 4 decades, Bill Howe has been serving the plumbing, heating and air, and water damage needs of the San Diego area since 1980. With their fleet of trained professionals, Bill Howe has the ability to service all major and minor plumbing and HVAC emergency needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Bill Howe is committed to providing excellent service to their customers with transparent quotes and attention to detail on every job. Whether you're in need of an HVAC installation, plumbing, or water damage restoration in San Diego, they offer the convenience of scheduling an appointment over the phone, online, or through live chat on their website. Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE or visit billhowe.com because we know how.
Caltrans is preparing to make changes to the carpool lanes on the 5 and 805. Metro reporter Andrew Bowen says the addition of tolling is meant to help manage rush hour traffic.
Congestion on the 5 and 805 is often just as bad in the HOV lanes as on the rest of the freeway. Caltrans says that's because many of the carpool lane users are actually solo drivers, cheating the system. As soon as 2030, the agency plans to start converting the HOV lanes into tolled express lanes. Alan Kossip is Chief Deputy Director at Caltrans District 11.
Part of the express lanes is to build a system that can manage the right number of people in the lane. We don't want those lanes to be empty or to be underutilized, so we're trying to manage the number of people that can actually use it. And the way we do that is through pricing.
Express lanes are open to solo drivers willing to pay a toll, while carpoolers can use them for free or at a discount. The I-15 express lanes in North County can cost 50 cents to $8, depending on congestion levels. Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.
Chula Vista's police chief says some city leaders are trying to force her out after an incident that happened at a holiday party. Reporter Jacob Ayers says the chief is getting public support from citizens and faith leaders.
One by one, pastors from around Chula Vista went to the microphone at Tuesday's City Council meeting to speak out in support of Police Chief Roxana Kennedy. They came after seeing news reports about Kennedy's allegations that city officials are trying to force her out. Amaro Huizar is senior pastor with South Bay United Pentecostal Church.
It's not by accident that Chula Vista, in comparison to other cities, is a safe city. It is a city where law enforcement is not an enemy, but an ally. It's a direct reflection of Chief Roxana's Kennedy's leadership, and we are grateful for that.
Kennedy's attorney says he believes some city leaders are looking for a reason to get rid of Kennedy to bring in someone else. The city said in a statement, the suggestion that there is a conspiracy to replace the chief is entirely false. Kennedy's attorney says she's on approved medical leave until the end of February. Jacob Ayer, KPBS News.
Scientists are using satellites and lasers to measure climate change from space. Reporter Katie Anastas says NASA is tapping a UC San Diego professor to lead its newest mission.
Helen Fricker is a glaciologist, but it wasn't a visit to Antarctica that introduced her to her field of study. It was a measurement technique called altimetry. It's done using a satellite orbiting the Earth.
And it is sending a laser pulse from the satellite to the ground and back, and measuring how long it takes.
Scientists use those measurements to figure out the height of the ice. Fricker says it's like a metal detector. It tells you where to take a closer look.
You use the satellites to kind of find the bing, 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 flashing red, come and look at me, I'm changing. And then you go in with the field work and figure out why.
NASA has selected Fricker and her team for a new laser altimetry mission. It's called Earth Dynamics Geodetic Explorer, or EDGE. Fricker says EDGE will be even more accurate than previous tools.
It's for terrestrial ecosystems as well, so forests.
Fricker says this will help scientists track two of the Earth's vital signs: how much carbon is stored in forests, and how much ice there is. After years of meetings, presentations, and questions, she got the call while on a walk last Thursday.
Actually saw a penny on the ground right before they called. Not that I'm superstitious, but I sort of am.
Now, work can get started on building the instrument. It's expected to launch in 2030. Katie Anastas, KPBS News.
Black Comic Day returns to World Beat Cultural Center this Saturday and Sunday. Arts reporter Beth Accomando says it's a celebration of Black creators thanks to founder Keithan Jones.
When Keithan Jones was in 6th grade, his teacher made a dream come true by printing a copy of a comic book he created. He's never forgotten that. In 2018, he started making other people's dreams come true by creating Black Comics Day.
I didn't have a crystal ball, so I didn't know how successful the show would be. I just had a feeling that it was a necessary entity that needed to exist. I didn't see a lot of representation, especially back when I was a kid, right? And so we're still on our journey trying to change that narrative and also improve the representation that currently exists.
And each year, he can measure that improvement in the artists returning to the show.
I get to see a lot of the artists that started with the very first show maturate to the show at a higher level from where they started as far as their careers. So the excitement of seeing these artists grow in front of me, at least their careers grew in front of me.
This year, Jones is trying something new by bringing in fine artist Brittany Michelle.
So I am not an illustrator or comic book artist. I am a fine arts artist. So I do a lot of painting with surreal expressionist style. A lot of my art illustrates what Black culture could mean beyond just the stereotypical things. So it's exciting to be engulfed in this world and welcomed in by the Black comics communities.
Through her art, she likes to express her personal journey through life that I think a lot of people can relate to.
And while more people attend every year, Black Comics Day is still intimate, with plenty of opportunities for attendees to meet creators.
You want to tell kids out there in the community, hey, you can be anything, but they don't necessarily see it. So I'm excited for children from our community to come down here and see actual representation in the flesh versus just hearing about it.
That's why Makeda Cheatham, founder of the World Beat Cultural Center, opened her doors to Jones and Black Comics Day.
I'm so glad that Keithan is hosting the Black Comic Day here. I like to see my own superheroes having their own Black Comic-Con. So, a little miniature Comic-Con, I love it.
But the majority of the vendors here are Black-owned publishers, and that's what makes this show different from, say, San Diego Comic-Con.
Jones is thrilled to hold the event at a Black-owned business that's a thriving hub for Black and African culture. It's the perfect place for young artists to come and network.
Particularly you artists of color, if you come on through, bring your art, show your work to these writers, because they're always hiring someone to do one of their fantastic ideas they have bouncing around in their head.
Connecting with young attendees excites Brittany Michelle.
I work with kids all the time, so it's always exciting to show them that this is a possibility for a career, for even a hobby, a passion. Being able to see somebody else that looks like you do the thing that you've been wanting to do, that's such an inspiration.
Black Comics Day is a free event, but Balboa Park recently initiated a controversial and sometimes confusing paid parking policy that angers Cheatham.
Balboa Park Association, we fought it hard. We think the parking should be free for all.
Jones hopes that neither parking challenges nor the weather will be a deterrent.
Come get your comic book, come get your art, experience the Black culture. And that's another thing I want to make sure that people understand, that yes, it's called Black Comics Day, but this show's open to everyone. It's an inclusive show, and I encourage people outside of this community to come through, experience something different.
You can also enjoy daily panels and food made from Cheatham's organic garden. So spread the love this Valentine's Day weekend by celebrating Black creators. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.
Black Comic Day is a free event taking place this weekend at World Beat Cultural Center in Balboa Park. That's it for the podcast today. As always, you can find more San Diego news online at kpbs.org. I'm Lawrence K. Jackson. Thanks for listening and have a great day.
KPBS On Demand is supported by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Restoration and Flood Services. Family owned and operated over 4 decades, Bill Howe has been serving the plumbing, heating and air, and water damage needs of the San Diego area since 1980. With their fleet of trained professionals, Bill Howe has the ability to service all major and minor plumbing and HVAC emergency needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Bill Howe is committed to providing excellent service to their customers with transparent quotes and attention to detail on every job. Whether you're in need of an HVAC installation, plumbing, or water damage restoration in San Diego, they offer the convenience of scheduling an appointment over the phone, online, or through live chat on their website. Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE or visit billhowe.com, because we know how.